Mm-hmm. What is going on? What's going on? It is Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Y-O-U-N-G.
And I am in my key, and one day I hope to have the keys to your heart. Welcome to another episode of Banter and Bullshit.
And bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, then.
What's going on, people? What's up, man? Hey, calm down. Sit down.
Man, I swear we are the best audience.
What's the best audience? You people are amazing. What's good, man? What's going on?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm good,
Ooh.
man. Man, I hope all that wasn't in the recording, but we'll see. We'll find out.
Get us sponsors and get more subscribers and it will get better quality. All right, people, that's just how it is right now. We are making it happen. It's a two-man team. All right?
Yeah. I think that's the most important part is you just subscribe to two-man team. Once we can afford to hire more people, quality
then you will get even better quality. All right, we've upgraded. All right, we're doing pretty good.
We're trying.
I like to think we're giving you quality content here. God damn it,
we're trying.
Yo, so I want to. Oh man, I tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. 47 writes his own content. Like it's just hit after 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 hit.
Yeah.
After hit.
Yeah, it's a specialty.
So you heard that Larry Hoover got his sentence commuted, right?
I did hear.
How do you feel about that? Like being out in Cali, like
I heard Kanye is getting a lot of credit for it.
Really? Yeezus?
Yeah.
Yeezus is responsible for this? That's so cool. Him and his ex-wife were responsible for prison reform. So insane. You know the world is coming to an end when Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are the spokespeople for prison reform.
Hey,
oh my God.
It is what it is. But supposedly they're going back to the concert that Ye had a couple years back featuring Drake, the Free Larry Hoover concert. That I think Drake was only in there for one song, but for some reason it was featured Drake.
I guess it works. I also heard, I don't know how true this is. But I heard that 47, he's pardoning a lot of people. NBA Youngboy, congratulations to NBA Youngboy for getting his pardon as well. Congratulations, NBA. You got that. You deserve it.
Yeah, you're right.
You deserve it. Everybody deserves a second chance. If you screw up this time, my man, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. That's on you. I also heard, I don't know how true this is, right? But 47 is basically saying, yo, look, we'll see what happens. I might even give Diddy a pardon. We'll see how it happens. We'll see what's going on in the case. I'm watching it very closely. He might also get a pardon.
No way.
What if?
Wow.
What if Cinnamon Gray Diddy he gets convicted and then gets pardoned, bro? Do you understand the monster this man will become? Do you understand? He would really be living.
I'm pretty sure that Trump will be featured in Diddy's next album, though.
Bro, if Diddy gets acquitted, he will literally be singing. Remember the Let's Get It? That's what he said. Diddy so far, yeah, Diddy did it. But Diddy so good that Diddy got acquitted. Remember, he actually said if he gets pardoned, gets pardoned, oh my God, do you understand the madness that's going to occur if this man gets pardoned after this? How about we bring home Tory? How about you commute Tory sentence? Give Daystar.
Are we going to have a conversation about that? because you're not still on this blame Megan for this shit, are you?
I never, good sir. Oh, good sir, you hurt me.
Oh man,
I take umbrage in your statements and your bold accusations. We need to duel at dawn.
Oh man,
Never have ever
yeah,
said
it's
blame
all
the
coming to
stallion
light
that is the
now.
Megan. I never said blame the stallion that is the Megan. I simply said if the horseshoe fits.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I said.
Beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
horseshoe.
You know what I'm saying? You getting recordings of an individual that saw the whole thing, and he's saying how she got out the car and flung the door open, and it was a tussle. And I don't know. I wasn't there. I got nothing to say. My name Bennett, and I'm kind of in it because
Yeah.
you're in the public eye. We are the public. We're viewing you. We're judging you. You opened yourself up to this when you became famous. So
Yeah, come on, man. Well, I feel it's unfair that we're throwing Megan into this conversation when it's clear that the gentleman who did this, he says himself that he had a relationship with Tory, and essentially things went sour. He felt that Tory was threatening him to some aspects and trying to put a hit out on him, and then supposedly Tory was saying that there's a hit out on him by the gentleman who did it, and Tory came to his particular cell, and he thought that he was going to rush him. He thought he had a weapon himself, or Tory that had a weapon, and he rushed him and essentially stabbed him up because he felt that his life was in danger.
14 times.
Yeah, 14 times, and then he
Grabbed the hoodie.
supposedly let him go and
No,
kicked him down the stairs.
Tory did this. He did this out the hoodie. He did one of those. He grabbed him. Tory said, got out that joint. He was like, Tory's like this. Me got out that. He's playing like, get out of here. This is not what I wanted. Let me run that back. I don't know what I was thinking. My bad, big dog. You know what I'm saying? After a couple, shimmy. He was gone. You know what I'm saying? He shimmied out that hoodie.
You sure did, bro.
I'm look. I don't know. All I'm saying is, at this current juncture, it's not looking good for the Stallion. Can we agree on that?
Leave Megan alone. Megan's doing just fine, bro. She's doing just fine.
Look, bro. I'm just saying.
What do you see that I don't?
There's a lot of things coming out. Like I said, there was a audio that they played of an individual who saw the altercation, and Daystar was not implicated in the shooting. They're talking about how more evidence is coming to light. Her interview, I think she did with Oprah, where she was like, he shot at my feet and said dance. Yeah, Gail. That's like Oprah Jr. But when he did, he's like, he shot at my feet and hit me with the dance, Mitch, dance. And apparently that didn't even happen. So now it seems, I'm saying it seems as if she fabricated certain truths about the incident. They were not all accurate, not truthful. You could say maybe it was, what's the word we're looking for here? Shock, where she probably could not recall exactly what happened. But then you went on national TV and continued with the story of the dance, shot at my feet, dance, bitch, dance. And this didn't happen. That's come to light that didn't happen. So you know what it takes. If there's a small crack, there's a small lie, they're going to believe there are bigger lies now. And that's the problem for her. There's small lies, and now people are starting to believe there's bigger lies.
She lied? Like, I'm just trying.
I think she said that as well. I don't know. I wasn't in court, but this is what the problem. They're saying that she fabricated a lot of things, and now different evidence has presented itself, saying that Daystar had nothing to do with it. I don't know. It's looking kind of bad for the Stallion. That's all I'm saying.
I completely disagree with you, bro.
Oh, so you team Megan? All day. So you saying keep Tory locked up is what you saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
I
is
mean, if you team Megan, you
Megan
saying keep
has
Tory
nothing to
locked
do with
up.
the stabbing that supposedly went down. And
I never said she did.
well, so
I never said she did. But what I'm saying is the stabbing would not have occurred if this man was not falsely accused of a crime he did not do, because the evidence is starting to show that he did not do it. So there, ipso facto, she got that man locked up with her lies, which put that man in
what was
position to get stabbed up, my brother.
what was his evidence while they were in court? I mean, he had his day in court.
Hey, yo no sé, papa. Okay, me no black. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, I don't know, man. All I know, you go to cell, they get poked up, man. That's it, okay? Jump out the hoodie. I don't know. Right? I don't know. Like, but what people, like I said, this is just me speaking at from what I've heard in circles and all that, right? I'm not, me personally, I,
Mhm.
Cvrter Young, don't give two F's either which way, right? I'm not getting paid. Maybe if I was getting paid, I probably really feel a certain way. I'm not getting paid to really care. I'm simply relaying what
Free
I've
Tory.
heard, the discussions that I've had with everybody, and it's just looking, not saying it is, it's looking like she fabricated some things that got this man incarcerated. Because of his incarceration, he got poked up, right? And they're saying cause and effect. If she was completely honest with what transpired, and those that were involved were honest, as well as him, he's to blame too, right?
Oh, I was about to
You
say,
wouldn't,
supposedly he
yeah.
was talking shit, and that's how
You know
he
what I'm saying?
got
Well, he
stabbed
got
up.
poked up. Well, what did I say? You locked up. You don't disrespect people, all right?
Yeah.
You don't do that. You just, respect goes a long way. So once again, hey, me no black. Lo siento, papa. All right? That's on him. That's on him.
Mhm.
But it's just looking, the optics of it. Let's go with that. The optics right now.
Okay.
Tory is looking more and more innocent. I'm gonna do that with the air quotes. Innocent. And she is looking more and more guilty. That's all I'm saying. You know, the court of public opinion holds more weight than the court of law. You know that. The court of public opinion will ruin your ass. All right, it's not looking good for her right now. People are starting to sympathize with Daystar, with AKA Tory Lanez. That's all I'm saying. You don't feel that way?
Uh, do
No?
I feel that everyone's starting to sway from this whole
Yes.
Megan? Now it's more so we should have listened to him in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm. I don't know, bro. I
Is
don't
it the
know. I mean,
yams is why you want to support Megan so much? Is that what it is? Is it her yams? Her yams that was keeping you like fully locked into supporting her? Like,
I'm
I don't know,
just
man. It's
saying
something about her
she has every
eyes
right to speak
just
her
seems
truth. I mean,
genuine.
if she feels that she was shot at that
Mm-hmm.
day and that's what she decides to
Mm-hmm.
speak on, then who am I
Mm-hmm.
to say otherwise? It wasn't her that
Bullshit.
necessarily brought the case against him. It was the state.
Bullshit. I just had
Oh
to drink something. What? Oh no, I'm listening. Continue, sir. Just bunch of bullshit. Ugh. Just had
Anyways,
to get some brandy. Clear my palate from the bullshit. You
Tory,
speaking?
we wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Whatever pardons were handed out with 47. Oh, wasn't the Chrisleys? They got a pardon as well.
Yeah, they got a pardon as well.
They got a pardon. Do you think they deserve a
Suppose
pardon?
well, it was tax evasion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, it takes one to understand one, so I'm
Oh,
just,
that's
I'm
facts.
just saying,
That's facts. Yeah,
what
that's facts.
I don't
Didn't think of that.
understand why he chose I mean
Them.
the reality television stars, so maybe that's so
Mm.
I can relate to. I understand your pain. I mean, but outside of that, I don't understand why he wanted to well, the Republicans, aren't they? And yeah, okay. I think I do understand why now. Now
Oh,
that
damn,
I
you
say
just
it out
answered
loud.
your
Yeah,
own
okay.
question.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
I think I did.
Oh,
Yeah, the Republicans. So, he's doing whatever he
oh.
can to drop his base. So if the base says, hey, we want them free, then that's essentially what he's gonna do.
So
And
let
it doesn't matter
me.
what the rest of the country thinks, doesn't matter what Democrats
Why?
especially think. It's all about him and his supporters. Why what?
Does this not frustrate you to a point? Like, okay,
Everything
like when I
about
say
him
this not
frustrates
frustrate you,
me.
prime example. All right. I did a security detail for a check in Qatar, right? And dude was like all about American culture. He loved New York. He was like 26,
Yeah.
27 years old. He loved the culture. When I say the culture, you know what I mean. He loved the culture, right?
Yeah, I
Loved
get
the
you.
culture.
Mhm.
So man, Jay-Z, great guy. DMX, love him. Like, you know, Yankees fan, love Yankees, the Yankees, great guy.
Yeah.
We did this detail for probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Got real cool with the guy. We went to one of his homes. This is a freaking palace. I'm just gonna be honest. It's a freaking palace. Right? Like on some Aladdin shit. Fucking palace. And had a bunch of cars. He's like, these are my cars. It's probably like 20-something cars. And I saw a car that I love. I'm an old school guy at heart.
Mhm.
Right? I'm like on my Dominic Toretto, American muscle. Love it. Right? I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not into the newer cars. I'm not a Ferrari guy. That's not my thing. They don't entice me. I'm not attracted to those cars. But you give me
Gotcha.
like a 72 Chevelle, you know what I mean? 64 Impala, 52 Studebaker. We talking something different. All right. This man had at the time was it 2003, 2004 Bentley GT Coupe.
Yeah. Oof.
Cream myself.
Gorgeous.
Cream myself. He said, would you like to drive? I'm like, nah, I'm on duty. He's like, drive the car. So I'm driving this thing in this gigantic parking lot, which he calls a driveway. I don't understand.
Man.
He said, you're driving in the parking lot. This is a driveway. You call a driveway. This is a freaking parking lot. It's like Walmart parking lot. And then I'm like, damn, I love the car. My this is great. I'm hyped. I'm like, he's like, you like it? I said, I like it. He's like, it's yours. I'm like, huh? He's like, it's yours.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, no, it's yours. You can have it. Give me your address. I will ship it to whatever address you give to me in the States. I got you. This is yours. I'm like, is mine? He's like, yeah, you're a good guy. Like you. Great guy. Here goes a freaking captain. Excuse me. Per UCMJ,
Yeah.
no government employee is supposed to receive any gifts from any foreign nationals. That is a direct violation of the UCMJ AFI code dash blah 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 blah. I'm a jackass, right? Killed it. Just killed myself. So I say this to say, how is it I couldn't get a Bentley GT Coupe as a gift, but 47 gets a whole damn plane, bro?
A
whole damn plane?
$400 million plane.
A whole damn plane?
Bidets, it was 9 rooms or 9 bathrooms. It was something
9 bathrooms? Like, are you insane?
Insane, bro. Oh my God. I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of kick it with it for a minute just to check out the plane. Let's be real.
I like you, but let me take a tour.
We don't even need to land. Let's just fly, baby. Let's just fly.
We see what it's like.
That's it, right.
Like, legally, no sitting president is allowed to do that, and he's doing whatever he wants. So I'm like, if he got to do it, why couldn't I get a Bentley GT Coupe, man?
Yeah.
Can I? That's insane to me. Like, that's so insane. Like the blatant lack of respect for any law. You are like, to me, he comes off like Judge Dredd. He's like, yo, you can't do that. Yes, I can. I am the law. Like, I am the law. Like, this dude, I kind of gotta respect it. I can't even hate.
Man,
I kind of gotta respect this. Is some of the most gangster shit I've seen, bro.
I'm with you. And they were all over Biden's ass when he was in president because his son was supposedly making these deals. And now we have the president himself. Right. It was his son.
That's his son.
Now we have the president who's not only making these deals, but
it happen for him and his people
on an extreme level. But supposedly they support what he's doing. When I say they, the Republicans support what he's doing because he's so honest about it. He's the best deal maker.
So wait, So
Yeah.
what I'm gathering is it's okay for someone to screw you as long as they're honest about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the message that's being sent.
Well, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, let's
mind
be
if you
honest
screw
about
me.
you. Like, look, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Wouldn't you appreciate if somebody just told you just straight up, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass versus no, wait until you go to sleep.
I'm
Sitting
sneaking
in
you in.
there.
Take it.
Right.
Nah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna let you know. I swear, this is what I see 47 doing, right? This is
Yeah.
47 right now.
Mhm.
I sees you, I likes you, and I wants you. We could do this the easy way, or we could do this
We
the
could do
hard
this
way.
the hard way. I'm gonna take it.
Chris Handsome is what I call you.
Yeah, man.
What, yo? It
Woo.
is.
It's a whole
This
new
is.
level, bro. It's kind of
This
why
is
I
just
try to
such a
ignore this shit.
beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
How can you when you're in the circus, bro? You're
Yeah.
you are ground zero in the circus. Ground zero in the circus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's nothing
Oh yeah.
any of us can do.
He's definitely
We're
the
a part of
ringleader.
this circus.
Got the clown makeup on and everything.
Damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
No, you're right. He does have clown makeup on. He's like
You're hilarious,
Pennywise. No, when you said it,
He's
like I really
scary,
had
bro.
to sit down.
Even
I really had
scary.
to sit down.
We gotta deal with him for at least another 4 years. I mean, Pennywise, we got a 27-year break in between. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah. Yo, what's up with that, right? How come Pennywise? What are you doing in them 27 years? Just like Jeepers Creepers, what was he doing for 23 springs? Like, what was you doing? Like,
Yeah,
were you
I'm
like
curious of the
vacationing
same
in
thing.
Cabo? Yeah, like what do
what are
evil
you?
villains do? Yeah, what do villains do on their off time? Like shout out to Rick and Morty. We got to see what Scary Terry does, right? Scary Terry goes home to his family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Like you once again, bitch. It's like they hid. He was like, damn, you really can hide. All right. I'm punching out. I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what it is? Like, does Jason
Shout out to
take
Rick and
his
Morty.
mask off and
Oh,
hang up his machete, takes his boots off, like, my feet are killing me.
No.
His wife's just like, yo, are you okay? It's like, it's one freaking kid. You know how hard it is to like look like you're not chasing them and walk slow, and then when they turn around, take off at a full sprint and then walk slow and not breathe heavy. It's not easy.
And I
Because
mean,
that's what he's
Jason look
doing.
like he be yoking. I'm curious of what does he eat? Does he stop by a diner like in between time just to catch
That's
more
what I'm
meals?
saying. Like, does Jason post like YouTube videos of what he does before he goes to murder people? Like 6:40 a.m. Put on the mask.
It's like Friday the
You know what I
13th
mean?
routine,
Right? Like, does he crack a bunch of eggs, drink some eggs before you know what I mean? Like,
Just stretch.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? The bottle of Perrier water and some lemon. Let me just get these pores all exfoliated. Like, is that what he does?
Shining up the
Like,
mask, right?
I'm just curious. Like, does Pinhead take out all the nails and then go through putting all the nails back in? Because there's no way he could sleep in a bed with nails all in his head.
Exactly.
Right? Like, how does he do that?
It's
Like,
been his nighttime routine. I agree
how
with you,
would
bro.
like
I don't
does
know.
he nail the nails in and then lift them out, or does he take them out and then put them in? There's so many confusing things here. Like,
Yeah, man. I feel like
what,
they're
what do
leaving a
you?
lot of shit out of when they're making these scary
Thank
movies.
you. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
you
agree
need to
with you.
give us an idea of what these
Yeah, we need
villains
some
are
more
doing
backstory, right?
on their off days. On their off days, like, are the villains like sitting down, going, whoa, hold on. This is not. No, they ain't playing with me. Hey, yeah, this is Voorhees. Jason. Yeah, Jason Voorhees. Listen, it says here I only put in 42 hours. I was doing overtime. At least 75 hours. Killed 52 people. I don't know. This is wrong. All right, my check does not reflect that. Like, are you like? Is there a union? Is there like a
Right.
villains
This week
union
is high.
that you go
It's high in
to?
human resources. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Like, I would
Right.
love to know. Somebody needs to do that. All right, let's get like a villains union, and they go to and we find out what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. You know, like the only one we know is Freddy, aka Scary Terry. You know what I'm saying? We know he has a wife and a baby. All right, you don't play that shit, bitch. somehow Scary Terry is like a mix of Freddie and Rick James, which is like he's Rick James and Freddie in one dude. Like, I don't like that bitch.
I don't care what you do out there, but don't bring your work home.
In here. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, bitch. Like, oh, bitch. Like, what? Yo, shout out to Trenton, New Jersey, bro. Because I met a dude from Trenton, my man. He is hilarious. I didn't know, like, at this time, I don't know if they still do it. I hope they don't. But at this time in like 2010, 2011, dudes was calling themselves bitch a lot. Like, he would be like, yo, man, you got anything to eat? Hungry than a bitch. Bitch is hungry. Bitch need to eat some. Bitch need to eat. Like, what? Why are you calling yourself bitch? I don't understand.
Bitch is always hungry.
Bitch, like this. Nah, I think that's some pimp shit. Now that I think about it, that's like a real pimp way to speak. You know what I'm saying? A bitch gonna hit you. Keep playing. I'm liable to hit you, bitch. I'm gonna hit you. All right, this bitch gonna fuck you up. Watch out now. You imagine having like an emotional.
Who's a pimp?
That's what I'm saying. Can you have an emotional conversation just using bitch? Think about it. Like, you just sit down, my bitch, let me talk to you. Yeah. A bitch really love a bitch.
Yeah.
A bitch think that a bitch really love a bitch. Like, sometimes a bitch just be laying there thinking, oh, when I'm home alone, I sit and stare at the wall. In the mind, I hear my bitch be calling. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh, after my head. This is so
See,
wrong.
that's why I love curse words, bro. I mean, you can use those motherfuckers in any way you want, in any context, any sentence.
Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson, man. He made motherfucker the greatest.
He made it all for him.
Like, man, you got paid millions of dollars just as a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Like,
motherfucker.
What? Motherfucker, what? He's like, this motherfucker. Motherfucker. And then when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a very faux pas thing, and I know that we shouldn't be using. Wait, why am I doing that? We shouldn't be saying nigga. I get that. I get it. People, I get it.
Cool niggas?
Yeah, I just caught myself like, why was I going to? I don't know why I was about to do that. Didn't make any sense. But
niggas, one of the other words that you could pretty much use in any context.
People are so offended, and what makes me laugh to a point is the people that are offended by the use of the word.
Are you talking about white people offended by other people using the word?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I wasn't going to say it. I'm glad you said it, because apparently I have been doing too much damage. And I got a friend of mine banned from TikTok because I said some shit. Damn, I was on his live, got his shit banned.
Oh my
I need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Right? Wow. Yeah, this thing. You see right there. See, that's how that's how versatile nigga is. Nigga is like the Swiss Army knife for words. Nigga is a the Swiss Army knife for words.
Oh damn!
Like, you could really have a whole conversation. Nigga.
Goddamn.
Nigga. No. Like, it's just a whole, and it just evokes so many emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. How many times does that happen? How many times that happen? You walking somewhere and you see a fine chick and another dude see, y'all don't even know each other. He's like, y'all be like, then you be like, nigga. But y'all just had a whole conversation, didn't y'all? Yeah. His name's Gary. He's from 55 Old Crest Street. We just learned everything about each other in that little transaction. I'm just saying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny, right? The shit that be cracking me up, right? Black people, we are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet, right? Because we develop friendships with complete strangers. Yeah. With complete strangers. Yeah. Just because of a routine. Yeah. A routine, we build friendships, and we don't ever know the motherfucker's name. Ever. Ever.
You mean that nigga?
Yo, we go exactly my host. Which one? Now the tall nigga that be lifting in the back. Oh yeah, that nigga cool. That nigga's like you go to the gym. Go way back. Yeah. And shit is so real. Like, you go to the gym, yo, this dude's had, and then I go in there, like, yo, hey, what's up, baby? Hey, what's up? how you feeling? Nobody get that word. Yo, I see you, big dog. All right, baby. All right. We doing the thing every day.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? I know that nigga. But you would swear we knew each other for years. All a routine, bro. A dude could be going to work and he gets on the bus every day. After a while, this how it starts. So you just sitting on the bus, like, and bro's like, yeah, man, one of them days, right, bro?
Yeah.
Man, who you telling? That's it. Then the next day, what's going on, bro? Always grounded. You already know. Then the next day is, man, I can't stand this motherfucker, man. Who you telling? Let me tell you some shit. And they just start getting the whole conversation on the bus every day.
Yeah, bro.
Every day.
Yeah.
Dapping each other up when they leave.
Until like 7 to 8 meetings later. Like,
yeah. What's your name, bro? Oh, my name Kevin. Oh, all right, what's up, man? But we already friends.
Right.
Friends.
Yeah.
It's already too late. We're already friends. Like, this is the thing I always say. Like, if we are so able to become to be friends with each other in such a short period of time, why the fuck we always got to beef with each other? Why? Oh, it wasn't going to be light all the time. I wasn't going to stay light and joking the whole time. That's the wrong nigga. That's the wrong nigga. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, especially like for me, you know what I mean? Me seeing how it was when I was growing up and then coming here to this country, it's like, yo, yeah, why? What necessitates this? And I'm guilty of it too. I've done it as well. So I can't just say it's everyone else. When I was younger, I was the same way. Like, why am I beefing with you, bro? You look just like me.
I feel you.
You ain't doing nothing to me, man.
But Trinidad and Tobago, they haven't had a war in how long though?
I mean, yeah, but what you trying to say? I mean, we just peaceful
I'm just saying.
We're peaceable people.
For the most part. But
yeah.
I mean, you think about other countries that are heavy melanin, they tend to be beefing with the next door neighbors. I mean, Haiti, shit. I mean, so many countries in Africa. I mean, it seems like we're finally starting to realize, okay, this dude shouldn't be my enemy. This nigga over here, they actually cool. We have more in common than what the fuck am I trying to say? I don't know, nigga.
I'm waiting. I'm like intently. I'm like here. I'm like I'm all the way invested too. I'm like, bro.
But it's just. I mean, it's that whole theory that the number one. What am I trying to say, bro? The whole idea is they separate, divide and conquer. Right. Divide and conquer. And the more that we're fighting against each other, the increasing chances of actually getting in and raping, pillaging, and taking over our culture. So, I mean, this has been the playbook for many years. So, I mean, I would hope that eventually we see it for ourselves and we say, okay, you know what? I think it'd be best if, regardless of how you're looking at me, bro, like I really don't like the way you keep looking at me. Why you keep on? Listen, I don't know what the fuck I did to you or what, nigga. If this nigga keeps staring at me one more goddamn time, I swear to God, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
I always say we have more in common than we have in difference, right?
Yeah.
We as a people, we need to understand that the longer we stay divided, the easier it is for those that hate us. I'm not going to say white people. I'm just going to say those that hate us, right? For those that hate us, those that abhor us, to stay in power.
Yeah.
There was a comment that you made a while back, a few episodes back, where you said that Black people can't be racist because it's a power dynamic, right? And a couple of comments in regards to your statement was serious. And one of the comments that I read that was really hilarious was, yes, you can be racist. You guys always want to be the victims and blah, 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 blah. I don't know why. You're the ones that sold your own people into slavery. And I love that when people say that, because that's like one of the biggest lies written by slavers, right? Was that we did it to ourselves. I love when you do that. I love when that's the first go-to for most, if not all, bigots and or racists. That's the first thing they go to, is that false narrative in itself. I always thought that was like the funniest thing to me. And then you look at history and you look at what happens when we come together, what we accomplish when we come together on a consistent basis. Look at what we have done with so little in this country.
Yeah.
And look at what happens when we make something great out of little. It gets destroyed, it gets taken, it gets torn down, it gets flooded. People get murdered. National Guard comes in and burns it down. I mean, are we really pretending to be victims at this point when we're consistently picked on? Like, the instant we do something that's of any worth, it's destroyed
Taken.
or stolen.
Yeah.
So help me understand here. And then you get the well, no, just that's not what happened. But history has shown that's exactly what happens on a consistent basis. Why are we sitting here trying to pretend that these things don't occur? So my thing is, let's get to a place where we don't give them any more fuel.
Okay.
Let's get to a place where we start going back to what our ancestors were about, building and unifying, and unfortunately, I feel like not trying to be a part of their system, but to generate our own system and our own wealth. Let's get to that, because I don't think we're really welcome into their wealth and their system. Like, I could be wrong. I don't think we're welcome. I mean, history has shown out we're not liked. They don't want us a part of their wealth in their system. They want to ensure that we are
Yeah.
always removed. We are always on the outside, on the outskirts, on the rim of success, of wealth, of generational wealth. They do not want us to have and then when generational wealth was being built, they turned around and stole that too. Like, you turn around and steal the wealth that we built.
Yeah, through redlining. Are you talking about specifically here in the United States?
Yes.
Okay, through the
Yes.
process of redlining and essentially
Yes.
devaluing our property and the
Like
areas that essentially the government felt were of a value they didn't invest in or
Seneca
provide the
Village.
amount. Yeah, Seneca Village, yes.
Yeah, they said it was a
Well, that
shanty
was,
town. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? But it wasn't
it was taken by eminent domain.
eminent
Hmm.
domain because it was doing too good. We can't have
Yeah,
that. And I had this discussion with my daughter, and it dawned on me. Now I don't know why it dawned on me in the way it dawned on me, but I remember what we were watching, and they were showing um Jesus and the paintings of oh, that's what it was, the movie Fountain of Youth. They were showing paintings, and of Jesus, Cesare Borgia, different. It's a new movie that just came out. It's a new one that just came
Apple
out with
TV.
John Krasinski. Yeah, John
Okay, yeah,
Krasinski.
on
Yeah,
Apple
shout out to
TV.
him. He
It's a
doing his
movie.
thing.
I thought it was a TV show. Okay,
Nah, it's a movie. So
okay, okay.
I said to myself, think
Obviously,
about
I
this for a
haven't looked
second,
into it.
right?
So, uh
Think about this for a second, right? I hate you so much. I hate the great things that you were able to accomplish so much that I took it upon myself, made it my lifelong mission to rewrite and negate every great thing you have done. So far to the point that I had to lie to myself and everyone around me to make them believe my lie that these people aren't as great as they truly are. Like, when you
Okay.
think about that, like, think about
Uh-huh.
that deeply seated jealousy, because that's what it is. I don't even, it's not a hatred, it's a jealousy. This
Okay.
jealousy is so deeply rooted in these people that you had to say aliens built the pyramids. You had to say aliens rerouted the Nile. You had to say
Okay.
they're savages, when in fact you are the savage, and you were the savage. You were the cave dweller, right? But you hate it so much, you had to like negate what was done. You look at what the Europeans did when they came over and they saw what the Mayans were doing. Oh, how do they do this? They're savages. There's no way. Yes, I haven't taken a shower in 2 years, but they are savages.
Yeah, they're walking around exposing their nakedness.
Oh
Look,
my
look, if you're
goodness.
jealous because I have a
Just say
third leg
that.
swinging around, just say
That's
it.
it. You're
Just say
angry
it.
that these women are beautiful without even trying. Their
Yeah,
skin is glowing.
yeah.
You're so bothered by that you had to destroy what they built and spin the narrative that they are savages, that we are savages, that we are unholy, that we are unclean. I hear it to this day. I just saw something. This girl, she was saying that, oh, I don't know why we're the ones that taught y'all everything. What rock? Literally, I really mean this. What rock did you crawl out from under, Patrick? Because that's what you were. You were
Oh,
Patrick. You were Patrick Star living under a rock.
okay. This was a conversation you had with someone, or this is
Yeah,
something you saw a
this is a
post? Okay,
conversation I had. It was a
okay.
conversation, and I love speaking to ignorant people who don't completely understand or choose to not understand
Mm-hmm.
or just believe the lie and run with it. And then when you hit them with a fact, they go, well, that's not true. what, what do you mean?
Yeah, you're gonna provide any evidence to
Yeah,
back up your. You're right. You're
yeah.
right. I hear what
We
you're saying.
know this. Like it factually, the same Bible that you worship so heavily, it's already told you what Christ looks like. It's told you. It's right there. It told you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they
That's just
skip over
common
that fact.
sense. Yeah, but we skip over that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then you have the real literature and the real pictures of black saints because it's the truth. It's the truth. It's
Yeah.
a fact. Like
I
you're
mean,
gonna sit
even
here.
today, the same area where supposedly Jesus lived and supposedly they came from. I mean, there's still people of color. It's
Yeah,
crazy that a lot of. Did you know that in Israel they tend to identify as white though? I didn't know this until recently.
it's that European mindset, bro. But it's you're looking at decades, then maybe centuries of lies.
Hmm.
A lie will become a truth if told many times over. You know what I'm
I hear
saying?
what you're saying
Like
with that.
it
So
will be the
can we
truth.
can we go back to the conversation that you mentioned before in regards to slavery and how Africans essentially put their own people in slavery? Can you give us some more context on that?
I I
Because
I
from what I heard, that yeah, they as far as the Dutch, originally the Dutch, and they came over and they were conspiring with kings in Africa and Western
different
Africa
tribes. Yeah.
and different tribes, right? And essentially, they were selecting, or more so, um, selecting different slaves to send over to the West in exchange for guns
Yeah.
uh, and financial incentives at this point in time
Hmm.
for the slaves. Could you elaborate more on what you know? Because that is what I heard too.
Right. But it was done in the most divisive way possible. It would be like this. If
Why would they
I
need guns?
am, yeah, right. If I am, let's use Wakanda as an example, right? You look at
Okay.
what T'Challa was doing. Now, I think it's the best way to look at it, right?
I'm just saying.
T'Challa, no, for real. Like,
All right.
you got the border tribes. They was working alongside with everyone. But then you look at M'Baku up here in the mountains. He like, man, the hell with y'all, right? I'm up
Mm.
here. We ain't part of that. So what the Dutch did was, look at them. That ain't even part of everything with y'all. They all the way up there. Why do you care about the guys all the way up there?
I
They
hear you.
don't matter. They're unimportant. Let's get them. Let's get them and we'll give you this, and this.
Uh-huh.
And of course they were like, that has nothing to do with us. Why would we want any of what you have? None of this interests us. We
Yeah.
have enough. But they find their way. And yes, we've said it before. These are some crafty little devils. They got their way somehow. But to sell the narrative that all we did was say, take them, take them, take them, take them, is no, it was done by deception, always. by deception. When we were warring with each other, tribes were warring. If I lost to you and I became a POW to your tribe,
Yeah.
I gained my freedom. I wasn't just a slave. I gained my freedom, and then I could work and gain
Over
rank in
time.
public office.
It
Yeah,
it's
in your
it
tribe.
wasn't something
It
that
wasn't
you
right
just
away. Yeah,
okay,
but it
okay.
happened. Have we been able to do that? It took how
Well,
many over time? When you say over time, how long it took for us to get a little foot ahead?
in well, 400 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's
And
just a
we
couple
got
feet.
1 foot. We
Right,
got
right.
1 foot.
That's a couple feet.
1 foot
Well,
ahead.
we took a couple, and then we got knocked the fuck back because right after the Emancipation Proclamation, we had the most congressmen, we had the most senators at any point in time in history. And
but
then
other people didn't even know they were free.
well,
But a
yes,
good majority didn't even know they were free for years later.
well, which was the birth of Juneteenth, because essentially they said, okay, for a couple of years, there were many
People didn't
African
even know they were
Americans,
free.
especially I believe in Texas, that didn't even understand they
Yeah.
were free at that point in time. And then eventually,
Ridiculous.
you know, right. I completely agree. But eventually they came around and they let people know, hey, you're free. Go ahead and your business, start your own life, do your thing. And then essentially we celebrated that day as our right. Well, it's crazy that even though a lot of slaves who didn't have any other resources, they immediately went back into that lifestyle by choice. I mean, it's insane, bro. But man,
think about it, right? Where you know where else I've seen that, which is hilarious. You know where else I've seen that breaking of your will and that forcible incarceration? Prison. I've watched brothers leave and come back months later because they don't know anything else.
yeah,
They don't want to know anything else. They're at peace with what they have. And that comes, you know, that comes back to the Willie Lynch letter, right? Because it was about teaching, it was about programming us to subjugate ourselves. That was the whole goal. He said, if this is done right for generations, they will not even understand or know that they are slaves. And it's worked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's worked.
Oh yeah. Oh, without question.
It's fucking work.
They still reference that
the
book
select
today.
few,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And the select few that understand it, how dare you? How dare you break from this programming? You have no business breaking from this programming.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be here. So, you know, people, oh, you guys could do whatever. The first few things that always come out of any bigots or racist mouth, or even a person that just has an objective racial view, they're like, oh, you speak so well. The fuck am I supposed to do? Not say ooga booga? I don't know. Like, what do you mean I speak so well?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
You're so well spoken. What did you think I would do? Like, it just, it amazes me the ignorance that so many people have, and the expectation. The reason I said I got a friend of mine banned from TikTok, he does his own shows called Rare Form on TikTok, Rare Form 1. He has a show that he does called We Listen and We Don't Judge. We were having a conversation. And somehow we ran into this kind of conversation we're having right now, and I was just talking about, you know, Black history and you know, talking about the Moors and how slavery started, you know, and when they brought the first slaves over, it was 1619. We're just breaking it down, and I guess I got to speaking a little too much accurate shit that his page just got cut off. It just got cut off. Cut it off. And I got the email, I got the little message. They say, yeah, nah, you're spreading misinformation, is what it was said. I'm spreading misinformation. So how is that misinformation when it's a truth? So it's anything about
Are you
Black
able to tell the
success.
platform that the show is on?
I appealed what they did. Right? They gave me back my live status within 5 minutes. I'm like, you're not gonna sit here and no. I said this author. What I was saying was what I was quoting from books. You're not going to tell me I'm spreading misinformation, because then you're going to say that
No
the
spreading
authors
the
are spreading
DEI
misinformation.
around. No.
How dare
DEI's out. No. Can't talk about it no more.
Oh no, you can't talk. Oh shit, I'm
Can't
sorry.
talk.
Look,
Anything DI gone. We have to
really?
wait
Oh
4
shit,
years
that's.
if we lucky. If we're lucky.
Listen,
Who
I just want to
knows?
say this again, right? Because I do not want anything similar to the Gestapo coming to my door and snatching me out in the night and black bagging me, right? This is not in any way in opposition to what is happening right now with our leadership. This is simply an observation, not opposition, an observation of the ludicrous acts that are being done right now in this country. That's all. We can't pick and choose. We can't have a white person shoot up a supermarket and only kill African Americans, and then you take him from McDonald's after. But a grieved father runs over a police officer and he's a freaking monster. I don't.
You gonna let me finish my quarter pounder? I mean, God.
I mean, what do you want, man?
Give him a minute. Just give him a minute.
I want a Happy Meal. I want a Happy Meal. I got a new Buzz Lightyear. Like, where is that okay? You get what I'm saying? Like, where is that okay? Where is it okay that full-fledged Nazi members, racist KKK members, can wear ski masks and have semi-automatic rifles and having a swastika and waving on the streets is okay and not a terroristic act. But as soon as a black community does the same thing to protect their children getting on the bus, that's illegal or that's wrong.
I remember seeing one video I thought was absolutely hilarious when it was a bunch of white activists who I guess they were pro-Trump supporters. They had guns outside of a black man's car, basically telling him he needs to get the fuck up out of here. And then all of a sudden he raises one. He's like, yo, I got one too. And then they wait for the police. Please, he has a gun. He has a gun as they're holding one in the head. He has a gun. Absolutely hilarious. I'm like, man, this is comedy right here.
You can't make shit like that up. That's it. Wait. You mean to tell me you have a gun brandishing it in my face, threatening my life, and then you turn around without I defend myself by letting you know, bitch, I got one too. You go, help. Help.
Hey. Yeah, officer, absolutely, bro.
He has a weapon. Yo, nah, see, like, do you understand the hypocrisy, bro? Like, to me, that is insane. That's sheer madness. How do we, as logically thinking human beings, sit down and don't see how ridiculous that is? How do you allow that to continue on and you not feel like, wait, there are some really large disparities in this country? If African Americans and Hispanics are being treated this one way, but a Caucasian gets this completely different treatment, and then you go, oh, that's not true, but it is.
Welcome to America, bro.
Like, it literally is exactly that. Like, that is the exact thing that transpires. You're telling, like, it's the equivalent of a crackhead flagging down the police to let them know that I gave this chick $20 for crack and she ain't give me the crack and I want my money back. That happened on cops.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
actually
it did happen.
Happened on cops.
Yeah, it actually, yeah.
Even a cop had to look at the camera like, you can't
something
be
happened
serious.
recently about,
Did y'all set me up? Is this a joke?
She called the police. Right.
There's no way.
Yeah, welcome to America.
It happened out there on your side of the country. A family, they had like so their pickup truck filled with water and some like, I don't know, some little foam crap. And they were driving around doing a video with their babysitter and their kid in the back of the truck, and they almost fell out. And then they opened the truck bed and just let all the water and these little foam shit just run all into the street. And he said they were charged with child endangerment and some other shit, public disturbance. Right. This is Cali. And I said to myself, if this was a black family that did this dumb shit, there would be SWAT at his door to arrest them. That's one. Kids would have already been snatched up by CPS. They're not just getting charged. The kids would have already been snatched and taken, right? Well, and then they would have been fined by the county to clean up the mess they did. These white folks were so comfortable that we're just going to open the truck bed and dump all this mess on the public streets. We don't care. And they just got a summons, a fine, and charged with child endangerment. But you think they're going to really get in trouble? Do you think they're going to really get in trouble?
Well, you can pay the fine. I hear you, bro.
And then people always get pissed off. As black people, we go, shit, man, if he was black, that shit would have been different. Like, no, it wouldn't have. Yes, the fuck it would. What do you mean, no, it wouldn't have? How many times have you seen a white person jump out of their car in anger, screaming at a cop? Why the hell did you pull me over?
Yeah.
Sir, get back in your vehicle. A black man can't do that. A black woman can't do that. I mean, we know better.
I hear you.
But a black woman can't do that. I just saw a video, a young lady. Clearly, she was distressed about something, or she was stressed out. But I guess she got a ticket, and then she saw another cop go past her or whatever, and he didn't use his turn signal, and she was just beyond livid. She's like, "Give him a ticket!" Screaming at the top of her lungs, hyperventilating. I get a ticket, but he doesn't get a ticket. And she's like, and the cop is like, "Do you need help?" I don't fucking need help. Give him a ticket. Like just going through it. And I said, damn, I understand her.
Taxes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand why she mad, because she's like, why is it the law only one-sided? Like you as a police officer, you'll pull me over for being on my phone. My man, you riding around with a whole laptop in the front of your car. I don't you riding around playing solitaire. Right? Checking your Instagram page while you driving, and you gonna pull me over for having my cell phone? For just I'm literally doing this. Yeah, bugging. And I get pulled over. Bro. You doing this? then when you get real spicy with it, put the knee up.
Yo,
if your partner's there, hold the wheel, and you gonna pull me over for just quick check.
Oh man. Well, you know, in Pasadena now, the police department in Pasadena, they have Model Ys for police vehicles.
Oh, so they automated
they national autopilot. Exactly, bro. They said national autopilot.
Oh, so that means they disabled the thing on the autopilots for them. I guarantee you, it's disabled for them. I guarantee it. It's disabled for them. Like, we have to keep our eyes open, you know. Like,
if any of our listeners know, please write in, let us know, because I'm really curious if that's what they're doing.
They got to disable. It's law enforcement. You're gonna disable the monitoring
give them
system.
Full access. They automatically, absolutely.
I feel like they got free reign to do. They have that's some bougie ass shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Bro, do you know what that is?
Yeah,
that's demolition.
You ain't out right. You ain't out running them, bro.
You living in demolition.
You know they got to be serious. Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. Because when you think about it, Demolition Man had Teslas in it. That was Teslas in the movie Demolition Man.
Oh,
and now they really got Teslas. Yeah, they really got Teslas. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, this is cool. It's cool as hell, but it's so weird. Like I don't know, man. Oh, did you hear that Ibrahim Traore released his own electric vehicles for Burkina Faso? What? Yeah, they got EVs over there in Burkina Faso. Yeah, that's rivaling Teslas allegedly. Africa, baby. Electric cars. Electric cars in Africa, baby. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because a lot of lithium does come from Africa. I mean, if it's not Africa, it's China. But hey.
Yeah. Burkina Faso,
I'm glad that they're finally taking control of their own resources. That's the case.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I think the next EV, I want to look into getting a Lucid or something like that, man. Lucids are real sexy, man.
I mean,
some sexy cars,
bro. I looked into
some sexy cars, man.
I don't.
It's just expensive.
Yeah, I don't like a company that nickel and dimes you, man. That's one thing that turned me on about the Teslas. Like, I'm going to give you everything that you're going to need to make this an effective vehicle. You know, of course, if you want to, we're gonna set tiers. But with Lucid, man, I mean, their tier system is just absolutely ridiculous because they nickel and dime you for every little aspect of the car, and I hate it when a company does that.
I want BYD, honestly. And that's what I want. Those cars are fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they are sexy. I ain't gonna front.
Beautiful.
I ain't gonna front. They
Beautiful
are sexy.
EVs.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
what I
pretty
want.
affordable.
Yeah, insanely affordable. I understand why you won't let that over here. I get it. I completely understand why that's not allowed over here. I completely understand. Huh?
It doesn't fall under the efficiency that Doge has set. You know?
My ass. My
well, you know
bro.
who's in charge of Doge, so you know.
Right? Well, he's stepping down. Didn't he not step down? I heard he stepped down.
He has no choice. It's either step down from that or step down from Tesla. Yeah,
Tesla.
they like,
trying to do that.
you gonna have to work 40 hours a week, Elon, because we don't see you no more. We don't even think you care about your companies, bro. You just use us as a stepping stone to basically take over the world. Man, it's absolutely insane, bro.
Elon got the proposition that most cats get in prison. Yo, it's either you blood or you Muslim, bro. You can't be both.
Right.
You gonna take the shahada, you gotta drop that flag. Or you gotta keep that flag and not take the shahada.
Yo, damn,
it's
bro.
one or the other, gang.
I mean, I've never seen an act of self-sabotage more than I've seen with Elon Musk, bro.
I'm worried about the guy, man. I think there's something profoundly wrong with him.
I am too.
I truly believe that now. I think
honestly, me too.
Yeah, I think
he was a hero.
Now
he is the Lex Luthor, P Diddy of the bro.
Bizarro world.
Yeah, for sure.
He's in Bizarro world, but no. Put it this way: if BYDs were to hit the States, it's a wrap. The range.
I mean, they have hit the state. I've seen them on the streets.
You've seen a BYD? Wait, you've seen a BYD in the States?
Oh, this is California, man. They have everything.
Yeah, that's
over
rich
here.
Motherfuckers.
They have everything. I wonder over how much you can get any type of vehicle over here. It don't matter because the people who can get it. Well, I remember when I was looking at my car and I was looking at upgrading. BYD was one of the options I was thinking about. I went into because they had pretty similar to Tesla. They had it in the malls, and they were like, "Hey, come in, check it out." I went in and checked it. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is actually pretty sleek. This is really nice. Oh my god, the features are incredible.
Really,
and the price point is pretty damn good." But after that shit, Elon's. Pretty much any sort of competition that he deems may be on the level. Oh, he shuts that down.
I mean, is he not supposed to? Like, is he not supposed to do that? Like,
I think
you selling drugs in a certain neighborhood and somebody come with better drugs, you got to shut him down.
I get that, but it's so humorous because initially, after he released, after the Tesla vehicles were released, and it was right before the X was about to come out. He essentially opened up the patents to everyone. He said, you know what? Hey, if you want to check out and see how this car works, see what's going on, if you want to replicate, go check out the patents. And so essentially every company that was making an EV vehicle was using components of Tesla. And that also helped, increase his value, of course, because essentially they're using his patents.
He gets paid.
But,
so he gets paid.
Yeah, absolutely. But then the company comes around and say, hey, I see what you're doing there. I think I could do a better version. He's like, wait. Hold on. What? I said use my patents, all right?
Don't. I didn't say think on your own.
Right.
I didn't say be innovative. Stop.
Exactly.
Stop it.
Don't build over
You're
my
doing
shit.
too much. You're doing too much. Right?
Exactly.
Being innovative and actually thinking for yourself.
Exactly.
Let's bring it back. No, I mean, just I was not an advocate for Tesla, right? I wasn't at first. I wasn't. Like I said, driving the vehicle just changed my whole perspective.
Oh yeah, changed everyone's perspective.
You're telling me, like, I'm looking at the BYDs and I'm just like, yo, the sedans are impressive. The sports car is ridiculous.
Yes, I've seen them on the road here. Yes.
You've seen them?
I've seen them on the road. Yeah.
I hear the range is like 400 and something miles, bro. Like, it's insane. Like 450, some are like 500 and something miles. Like,
I'm hearing it, and then I'm also hearing that insane. It's no different than essentially what Tesla's doing, and once you level everything out, that the range is similar to what a Tesla can put out. So, I'm very skeptical on how much range a vehicle could really, EV vehicle could really get. I still look at Tesla as the bar. and I think most companies do as well. But yeah, I'm hearing about 400 range, but
yeah, I mean, I was a little skeptical about my joint. You know
I
what I'm
heard the
saying?
Lucid could do the same thing, but and then I also
Now,
heard,
Lucid's not that
once you put it,
great on the range. Yeah,
yeah,
I will
right,
say
right.
this with the Tesla, which is why I know it's really a dope vehicle. I drove from where I am to Pennsylvania, right,
Mhm.
on one charge. Mind you, my range is like 280, 285, I think, or something
That's
like
it.
that. That's it.
I mean,
And I
realistically,
understand it.
though,
Yeah,
realistically,
right. But this
yeah,
is what I'm
because
saying.
right, because they put on a sticker about 350, something like that, and then
Right.
you put it out on the
Yeah. So
road, and you got
realism.
to account for hills
Yeah,
and
because you
stopping and
speeding
going, and
up.
then
Yeah, all of that. So
right.
we say like 280, 285, and I'm gonna say this, man. When you have a normal car and you're driving, it doesn't tell you the estimated miles. But you just see your gas going lower and lower. I watch the screen say upon arrival 22%, right?
Yeah,
And as I'm driving, the shit said 25%,
yeah.
27%. I'm
I,
like, how do
I'm
I
like,
gain miles? Like that don't even
wow.
make sense. How do you gain miles as you're driving? Like that should confuse the hell out
Yeah,
of me.
it's
Like,
how you're driving it though. It's
and that's what I'm saying. It is such a dope feature because
really
if you're not
is,
speeding
man.
up and slowing down, you speeding up, you're taking on, yeah, it's gonna drain the pump. But if you're just at a consistent speed and you minding your goddamn business, I rolled to PA on one charge, bro. Yeah, you gotta make mad stops. No, I don't. Like I
Yep.
had to stop because my
Well, you don't
daughter
like
had
it
to
then,
pee. Yeah,
right?
she had to pee. That's really the only reason why.
Yeah.
If you guys could figure out like a toilet feature, that'd be insane. Like a plane, you just go in the
Ew.
back seat, you just
Uh,
hitting the back of the streets. Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, I'm playing.
that
Don't do that.
Trump jet looking pretty
Yeah,
good right about now.
yo, I'm really pissed off about that. I feel some type of way, man. I wanted a Bentley GT coupe, bro. I could have had that. I wouldn't have kept it. I would have sold it. It's a lot of money. I would have stunned with it for like a year. Then I would get rid of it.
Yeah, it would have
Get rid
changed
of
the
it.
trajectory of the rest of your life. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it
That
would.
motherfucker
Yeah, it would.
thing.
Yo,
Let's be
shout out to
honest, though.
Texas. Speaking of cars, shout out to Texas, man. I swear to
What did
God,
Texas
man.
do?
If you want to
I,
see
I
candy
haven't
paint and
heard that
slabs
recently.
on anything, you want to see candy paint and slabs on anything, go to Texas, man. I just saw the test what's the shit that the one that you like that I think is just an atrocious vehicle.
The
The
Cybertruck?
Cybertruck. Oh my god, hideous vehicle. I'm sorry, just freaking
Whew.
hideous.
Oh, I don't
But
even want to talk
but
about that motherfucker
Texas,
right now.
Texas just made me like him. My man had a Tesla Cybertruck, candy paint red with the freaking big bowls on that thing, 24s, big bowls with the fifth wheel on the back. I said, damn.
Fifth wheel on the back.
Yes, niggas be doing some dumb shit, but they do the shit fly. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Cybertruck look that fly, bro. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Them
Oh
boys
man.
down in Texas know how to candy paint and put some slabs on the wheel, boy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hear you. I hear you.
The
I hear
man
you.
had the fifth wheel on the back with the bowl sticking out.
I mean, you only have fifth wheels with Tesla. Like they like call us. You get a flat tire, call
That's
us.
the point of this shit being so
I
crazy. This
get
man
you.
took it
I
back
get
like
you.
it's a Cadillac Brougham, bro. Like,
Damn, bro.
damn. I don't see the reason for it, but boy, that thing look cool as hell. All right, it look cool as hell. Would I do it? No way in hell.
With the
No way
Cybertruck?
in hell. I don't like the Cybertruck. I think the Cybertruck is the
Well,
ugliest
supposedly a
thing
lot of
ever.
Americans don't. It's now considered a flop.
Yeah, it's an ugly
flop.
vehicle. Yeah, it's ugly. It's hideous.
I
It's
love
hideous.
features, bro.
It
I
looks
mean, the fact that
pixelated.
it comes out bulletproof though. I mean, the fact you can ride this shit on water, bro, you have a boat version, bro. Like you can get a boat setting for your Cybertruck. That's insane. I mean, it's literally made for the apocalypse. I mean, shit going down, you beefing with whoever, you got ops, around the corner. Cybertruck, that's the vehicle you want. Bro, it comes out the gate bulletproof.
I hear you. But it's an ugly vehicle, bro. It looks
I mean, but
so
what do you it's because
64-bit. No, it looks like PlayStation 1. That's what it looks like. It looks like a PlayStation 1 vehicle. Right? That's what it looks like. It looked like it came fresh out of
Oh
Tekken
man.
1. Like it's just an ugly vehicle, bro.
I hear you, but I mean,
uh
it's rolled cold steel press, bro. I mean, there's only so much you could do with
nah.
real
You see what
steel.
the
I mean,
brothers
and
in
it
look it up. Look up what they did in Texas with that thing. If it came out like that, I'd be like, yo, this should fly. But this is just a dumpster on wheels, bro. It's literally a dumpster on wheels, bro.
dumpster
Is
on wheels.
ugly as it is the ugliest thing. It has this, it reminds me Tesla. You know what it is? The
What's that?
Cybertruck is the girl you got to take one for the team with.
Speaking of that, I
That's the
did see the
Cybertruck.
video that you said. Hilarious. It would have been funnier if I had the opportunity to see it with my girl wasn't around, but just like it's funny.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
I'm about to go to the store. Yo, that shit
You
is
know
crazy.
Carter, right?
He's always doing something stupid.
Yeah, he's always,
He's
yeah.
selling dumb stuff, this guy. Silly Carter. Like, no one on the inside, you just want to die of laughter. Like, but how dare you laugh at that? Like, what's wrong with you? But no, that, like, think about it,
Oh
right?
man.
Think about it, right?
Oh
The
man.
Model 3, the Model 3 is like, the little Latina chick, right? That got the nice curves, right? The more fucking the Y is like that black chick that's just bad as hell. She got her hair out natural, you know what I'm saying? Not the weevilicious ones, right? All the other cars, like, you know what I'm saying, the S, the 3, the X, the Y, is just like sexy vehicles, like some bad bitches. And then all you hear is Big Bertha coming, what you doing? That's the Cybertruck. That's the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is like, I like him. Let me meet him. He got friends. Like
But I cook,
damn.
I clean. Well,
Yeah, and
get
you
some
eat too.
consideration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you eat too.
Eating
Like,
that
no.
motherfucker.
Like the Cybertruck is Baby D. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we looking at Teslas, the Cybertruck is Baby D. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the cookie the way you like it, Baby D. I got the wrapper. That's the Cybertruck. It's just, it is not saying that Lady of Rage is unattractive. I just want to say that right now. Shout out to Lady. What I'm saying is the Cybertruck is just unattractive. It's
Bring
unappealing.
Lady Rage
There's
into
no
this.
curves. There's no
She new to
legs
you.
to the side. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that she's not attractive. I'm just saying it's the character Baby D, not Lady of Rage. Is what I'm trying to differentiate. All right, this one I'm trying to make sure. I want to make it be known. I'm not saying Lady of Rage is unattractive. I'm just saying the character Baby D. That's the Cybertruck. The character, not the actor. Yeah, not the actor that played Baby D. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yo, did you know? I didn't know that's what she was saying until like I was like 28 years old. I didn't know that.
Which
Did you
part?
know that? Rage. I thought she was just saying, "Hey." I swear to
Oh,
God, I
Rage.
thought that's what she. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
bro.
I thought.
I had to see the subtitles to actually see what she was
Yeah, I
saying. No,
didn't
I
know
agree
that.
with
I
you.
thought it was
Yeah,
Russell
yeah, I
took
ain't
mine for
noticed it
breath.
recently either.
Hey, yeah, that's literally what I
thought
thought.
you
It
were
was,
saying hey too.
hey. Yeah, I didn't know it was Rage. I'm like, really? Damn. How many songs have I gotten wrong in my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, damn. I've been
Oh,
saying that
bro,
wrong the
yeah.
whole time. Like one of the classic songs everybody gets wrong, and I shout out to everybody that knows the words verbatim. Any Bone Thug song, salute you.
Oh, bro, every Bone Thug song. There's a
Every
Bone
Bone
Thug
Thug song,
song that
if
I
you
think
know
I
the
got on the
words,
money.
bro, all I know is they shot my dog and I miss my Uncle Charles, dog. Gotta go on, gotta be strong. I don't know what that is. I don't know what they're saying.
And I
But
feel
the
you, bro.
melody
I
is
feel you.
fly. The melody is so fly. They're like, but I'm the body, and I'm gonna meet everybody, and I'm gonna meet everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what they're saying. I think I'm gonna miss everybody, or I'm gonna need to borrow $1. I don't know. Yes, look at that thing. Oh, that thing, yo, that slab, bro. I'm sorry, I'm
Ooh.
not. That thing is fire. The fifth wheel on the back. Look at that
Texas
candy
niggas
paint.
living their own democracy. Yeah, y'all living y'all own democracy, because I don't know how he put that
Ooh.
fifth wheel on the back of that Tesla
Oh,
truck,
that baby
but
clean.
he did it. But he did.
But he
That
did.
baby clean.
You can't tell me that
Ooh.
ain't fire. That's
No,
fire.
yeah.
There's
I
no
ain't gonna front,
need
bro.
for the fifth wheel. He
I
got
ain't
the
gonna front.
bowl sticking out on that thing, that candy
Absolutely.
paint. That's sexy.
Yeah, it's clean, bro.
That's how
It's
you do it.
clean.
That's clean.
That's
That
clean.
makes that look good. that makes me like the damn
Can't front, bro.
right there. But that
Can't
standard Big Bertha issue rollout with the naps in the back of the neck, that nappy ass Tesla they got coming out.
Yo, yeah, that's clean. I ain't gonna front.
Tell me that ain't fire, bro. That's
No,
a
it is. It
beautiful
is.
machine right there.
It
Shout out to
is.
Texas,
But
man.
that's
Them
some shit
boys
that
out
they
there know
only
how
do
to
in
do
Texas,
it.
bro.
Only in Texas. Ain't
Only
no
in Texas.
no lies told there. Only in Texas. All right. That is the
Hey.
first time, like, I've seen so many dope vehicles in Texas that should not exist. Like, why do you have a vehicle that look like this? But that shit is cool as hell. Like,
Yeah.
look at that. Look, is the
Yeah, it's clean,
candy
bro.
red on that thing? The
That's
white
clean.
walls with the elbow sticking out, and
Yeah,
you had
the
the
white
nerve.
walls on the rims, bro.
Yes.
Oh my
and you had the
God.
nerve to put the fifth wheel on the back. That's really the audacity, bro. That's what stands it out. You put the fifth wheel on the back. I want to know what the
some white people
interior
that
look
probably
like.
be like, I wonder if he owns a home before he purchased that vehicle.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. That's a classic line. But see, this is the difference, right? At least, most black folks, not all, most black folks are living their truth. All right, at least most of them understanding like, yeah, I might not be able to afford this house, but I can afford this, or whatever the case may be. Now, some of you are doing too much. Some of you are doing the utmost dumbest things. All right, when you're purchasing shit that you got no business buying. When you got no business buying some shit, but you do just because you want to keep up with the Joneses, bro. No. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I heard recently, I was watching a podcast and they were saying that it has to do with our feeling of worth. That traditionally African Americans, we grew up with lesser means than some of our other counterparts. And
that's true.
We have to essentially, since we felt worthless, we have to put on something that will define our worth. So we would feel like we're of worth. So we would buy, who said this? This is a conversation between Charlemagne and Dr. Umar. All people. Yeah, man.
Boy.
Yeah, but I'm like, yo, I kind of get that. Yeah. I mean, especially coming from me. But
this is scary.
No, I do get that. Where essentially we're buying these vehicles because instead of purchasing homes, strictly because of the fact that people will see my car, but you ain't gotta come to my home. I could wear these clothes because I can go to where the people are, but they ain't all got to come to my home. So I ain't worried about purchasing a house or purchasing property or purchasing anything of worth simply because I already in the beginning feel like I have no worth. So let me project that I am of worth. So no, I agree with you, bro. I completely agree with you. That's
I'll say this again, man.
Pretty indicative of our culture, but
I'm gonna say this again. I'm not going to spend $400 on a pair of sneakers, bro. It ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I've never done it, and I never will. All right, I won't. I remember my bro was like, "Yo, the Galaxy phone posits came out again." I'm like, "All right, let me see what name." Hold on now. How much? For is that like? Do I get like stock options when I buy these sneakers? Because that's a lot of money. I shiver to even see a pair of sneakers that's worth $200 and something. Scares the hell out of me. I panic instantaneously.
We're not gonna have this conversation.
You have, haven't you? You spent that money on them sneakers.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
I love my Jordans. I hear you.
I can't.
I hear you.
I mean, well, I can't. I just can't. I can't spend all that money on a pair of sneakers.
Those are clean too, bro.
The goal.
Got the patent leather too.
This is what I keep telling people, right? This is what I keep telling people. The goal is to have a guy, all right? And I have a guy. So I will never spend what you pay for sneakers. I have a guy. You can say whatever you want to me about it. I have a guy, all right? When you spend $200 and something for a pair of sneakers, I spend $85. I got a guy. I've always made it my business to have a guy. I'm not the person that's going to spend $150 something on a belt. You're
No,
insane.
I hear you on that.
You're insane.
I mean, yeah, and then they wear the shirts
You're
tucked in,
insane.
so you can
See the belt. You're a clown.
right.
You're a madman.
Completely agree.
I don't understand people that spend $200, $300 on a vintage tee. You're a moron.
Yeah, I think that's insane.
Insanity.
Yeah.
You spend $300, $250 on a pair of jeans. What
Virgil had them all.
are you smoking?
Yeah.
Like, what are you smoking?
Oh,
like,
I hear you.
I never understood. Like, I never. This is the crazy thing. Growing up, I felt that disconnect of not being able to have it because I understood this is what was common and what was accepted in our culture. You got to have name brand, and I get that. But it was so hard for me to fall into that mold right away. Like, am I guilty? Yes, I've bought LRG stuff when LRG was big. I had every pair of Jabot jeans because them shits was fire. God damn it.
Yeah.
Love me Jabot jeans. I didn't like Jabot jeans because it was the brand name. I liked them because they
make
looked
fake
cool. They just so happened.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things, yeah, but to make this who you are and let this thing be your identity is insane.
That shit's
I'm
coming back
thinking of getting
around.
another AV.
That shit's coming back around.
I'm thinking of getting the AV.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me an AV this winter. I think I'm gonna get me an
too.
Averex, man. Then I'm gonna get an Averex and a Sherlin.
FUBU. I wish I kept my Averex. I'm like,
all you need is an Averex and a Sherlin. You in there? That's all I need. An AV and a Sherlin. I'm good to go.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna get rid of all my other jackets and just get an AV and a Sherlin.
I don't know how they fell out so quickly, man.
I know, but it's good to see that they coming back around, and that's shout out to this generation, because I think it's the generation right prior to us, the ones that's making this hot again. They're getting back into how we used to dress, and the super tight jeans is slowly fading away, and it's back to baggy, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's baggy with a different type of style. I think that's really cool.
I feel like females are bringing that back in more sort of dudes these days.
Oh yeah, no,
I see way more females in baggy clothes than
my daughter dresses like that. Like, she has like the baggy shorts and all. It's cool as hell. Like, I was getting rid of some stuff and I had some shorts. She's like, "Yo, can I get those?"
Girl. I mean, it's cool. You do it though, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's fun, but it's cool to see that, because, you know, but I just don't understand why you find it prudent to spend this type of money on clothes. Like,
now, let me ask you, your girl, she want the fresh Louis Vuitton bag. You getting into the real thing?
She doesn't want stuff like that.
I'm just saying.
But if she wanted it, watch this. You know what you're gonna hear is, I pick up the phone. Woman G, they know this soul and That's what you're gonna hear. I'm going factory direct, motherfucker. Play with it if you want. Yeah, Woman G. That's what you gonna get. All right.
Don't take this to the bar shop, girl.
Factory direct. All right.
Between me and you, all right?
Yeah.
You wear this. You keep this until it falls apart.
Yo.
Don't insure this one.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be real. It's gonna be made in the real factory it was made. Because that's something a dude broke this down to me. This Asian kid, he broke it down to me. He was like, let's say a Nike store in Pasadena orders 50,000 pairs of sneakers. The factory fills that order. The sneakers, they're charging them at probably $40 a pair, right? Then they cover the shipping and all of that. By the time it gets over here, the sneakers they paid $40 for per pair, they're charging $250, $300 and something. Insane markup. You pose as a buyer, right? And contact the exact same place and order 6 or 7 pairs. Same pricing, and you get it shipped to you. It's considered fake because it was not authorized by the Nike department for you to purchase it to sell it on your own. So it's considered fake, but it's made in the exact same place. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. He was like, yes, it is, my friend. I love it, because that's what he said. He's like, yes, it is, my friend. He talks like you're a moron for a reason. He's like, yes, it is. So what do you think? Would you rather go? He said, I'll break it down in a way you can understand. We like to joke about each other because, you know, we think racism is funny. He's like, I'll put it in a way you can understand. If you buy your crack from this person, and this person All this is crack from this person for you to sell. He gets it at a wholesale and distributes it to you and at a different markup. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about selling crack. That's fucked up. It's kind of racist. He's like, yeah, I
right.
would have used chicken, but I feel like you would have got excited. Wow, I'm a pescatarian, super racist. That hurt my feelings. You don't see me say anything about you having white rice and math problems, but whatever. So he's breaking shit down. He's like, would you not cut out the middleman? He's like, history has shown when doing anything like that, you always try to cut out the middleman and go to the supplier. He's like, what people are doing is they're not understanding is you're going to the middleman when you go to these stores and you buy these luxury bags and these luxury this. You're going to the middleman. The middleman is going to the supplier. But as soon as you cut the middleman out and go to the supplier, the middleman will say that what you purchased from the supplier isn't legit. It's not legit because we didn't authorize the sale of it.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy to me. I was like, damn. So if she wanted a Louis bag or whatever it is, like I said, cut the middleman out. Woman G. Just right out the gate. I'm in there. All right. I'm in there with my chi moves. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get me. Look, I just don't get it. I don't see the allure. And I listen to, especially now with the young people coming up now and even people in our age bracket, they idolize this shit. Like this is like you gotta have XYZ. You gotta have this Louis shit. You gotta have this Gucci shit. You gotta have this Versace. No, I don't, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got on a white tee, gang. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Sweatpants, I think it's Old Navy. I'm good. Like, no, bro. No. I am not. Look, while you doing that, I'm gonna wear what I'm wearing and still look good in what I'm wearing because clothes do the same function. Clothes
My
go
woman
on you,
love me
they
the
cover
way I
you.
am. Yep.
That's it. You have nothing else to do. And while you sleeping in your car, I'm gonna be in my house. All right, how about that? While you sleeping in your car, I'm in my house. There are certain things that, yes, that are automatic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New York nigga. Yes, gotta have a pair of Timbs. Absolutely. Them cinnamon joints is on deck. Yes, that happens. Now, we coming back. I think I want to get me another Averex. I want to get a Sherilyn. You know what I'm saying?
Me
Fitteds
too, bro.
is always on deck. New York is what we do. It's just what we do. There's certain things that's a part of the culture. But when you find
but that
yourself,
stick matter on a fitted. I mean, you ain't gonna buy no fake shit.
Yeah,
it matters. This stick matters. I mean, let's be real.
It does.
I mean,
yes, it does. It does. But like I said, that's not an exorbitant amount of money you're spending. I'm talking when you're spending $100 and something for one pair of jeans. You know what I'm saying? Or
I mean, but people look at it and they like, you spend $60 for a fitted cat. I mean, I could sell it to you for 10.
60? 60?
Well,
really?
I do 50. I do 50.
50. Wow.
Yeah.
Once again, I got a guy. wait. Let me. Just in case no one heard me, I have a guy. Put that back on there.
Shit.
I try to have a guy for a lot of
drop
things.
shipping.
Yo, for real, like I called my mans up. I was like, yo, you got to do for tires? He's like, nah, why? I was like, no, I got a guy. I just don't want to go the distance I have to go to get to him for these tires. I'm trying to get something in close proximity. But I got a guy. He's like, you got a guy for tires? I'm like, yeah, I got a guy. He's like, why didn't you tell me you have a guy? I said, you never asked me if I had a guy. He's like, but I don't have a guy. I know. I just asked you. You said you don't have a guy. But I have a guy for tires. He's like, so why you ask me for a guy for tires if you have a guy already? Yeah, I said, I don't know. He's like, can I? Yeah, he says, can I link up with your guy? I was like, I don't think I want you to meet my guy. He's like, why can't I meet your guy? I'm like, because you don't have a guy. Why would I give you my guy if you don't have a guy?
I want to be the middleman.
Yeah. What do you need? Tell me what you need and I'll talk to my guy. Yeah. Tell me what you need and I'll tell my guy. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to tell my guy and he's going to be like, yeah, all right, tell him this. I'm like, no. He doesn't get the same price I get. Up him a couple $100. Then I mean, that's what we're going to do.
I hear you.
That's business.
You want to make sure he gets your 150. per
like
tire.
I got a guy for Bud. You know what I mean? I can get. I don't know how much zips go for out there. But what OZ
Oh, it's
go for out
completely
there?
different. There's no point. There's no point.
There's no point.
Of
There's no
getting
point.
yeah, bro.
Oh,
I mean, because it's so competitive out here now. Like the shops are so low in price because I mean, yeah, like
I mean, there's Cali too. On top of that,
yeah, I mean, you can get an ounce for $100 maybe. You know,
okay,
it's insane.
see what you just said? I get my O's around that, right? My man LaSalle, he like, yo, I'll give you 3 175 type of vibe. But that's my guy, right?
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Yeah. I hear you.
I know a couple of guys like, yeah, I give you an O for 125, 150. For one? You're insane. So what I do is, when I learn these things, and when I first, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what it's going for. Hit my guy up, get 3 for 175, turn around, sell 1 for 140. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. Send another one for 140 again. I just made my money back and then some. And I still got a whole O to play with. You know what I'm saying? This is the game. So you gotta have a guy.
They spending like $200 to $300 for one. I'm like, yo, are you
crazy.
serious?
No,
you need a guy.
Yo, and I just want to say this, right? I don't know for
yeah.
those that's going to be watching this. If you are not an '80s baby and you were born in the 2000s, I just want to say this from the bottom of my heart, right? You little fucks are welcome, right? Y'all are welcome, right? We went through hell so you motherfuckers could walk down the street smoking in front of police and not get beat the fuck up, not get your weed thrown out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to go through the pain we had to go through of going to a neighborhood. Yo, son, you make it. Yeah, he got this bud. And I got to go to a neighborhood I ain't even from. And niggas like, yo, who the fuck is you? Who you here for? Kevin told me. You ain't no Kevin, nigga. And
don't
you getting
know nothing about a
robbed
nickel
or chased out of the neighborhood. Yeah, none of that. All right, getting garbage ass bud.
Oh man,
y'all don't,
stems,
yo,
sticks.
seeds. The bag is like half seeds, bro, and shake.
Man.
Nigga selling you a dime that's half seeds and shake. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you scrape
Like,
the bottom of the.
Just, like
come on,
you don't
son.
realize all your butt is now female now. Like we ain't know what the fuck we had before.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are so welcome. We went through hell that this could be a legal thing and y'all could just enjoy the freedoms that you have. You're welcome. All right. So
Smoking
the
that
next
shit,
time.
popping.
What the hell? What's that? Popcorn? Nigga, popcorn,
Right.
nigga, with the smoking over Redenbacher? What the fuck? Like, bro, I'm talking about getting beat up by police for having a dime, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand how insane that is now?
People were doing life sentences for a minute just for like weed, bro.
Let me tell you something. I was 16 going on 17. I'm standing outside waiting for my boss to pick me up. And something just told me to take my weed from my man's crib. I don't know why. I was like, I'm just move the weed from there. I had like 2 pounds. I'm like, let me move the shit from this nigga crib. I don't want him going through no bullshit to get out of his crib. So I had the 2 pounds in my book bag and probably like 15 baggies on me, right? Every morning I get picked up by my boss.
That's
Never
what
had a problem. Yeah. Never got in trouble. Police see me. Dad, what you doing? I said, I'm waiting for my boss, bro. It's like, ain't you supposed to be in school? Nah, I go to night school. He was like, so why you got the book bag? I'm like, because I go to school after work. Where you work? Told him. He was like, put your hands on her. I'm like, for what? I ain't doing nothing. I'm standing in the corner waiting on my boss, bro. So I already knew. I'm like, damn, do I run or do I stay? Like, I just got these Timbs. I ain't really trying to crease these motherfuckers
already.
Yeah, I ain't trying to crease these niggas up. It was great joints. It was some great Timbs. It was the great joints. Yeah, it just came out. I'm like, I'm not running in these great Timbs. I had the gray sweatpants on. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So they pat me down and shit. They found the baggies, put them on the hood. Oh, you a drug dealer? I'm like, nah, I smoke weed. And the man goes in the book bag, pulls out the pounds. My boss pulls up. Like, yo, you know him? He's like, yeah, man, that's my guy. What's going on? We found this in this book bag. It was like, first thing my boss says, what was your reason for pulling for stopping him? He's like, we didn't stop him. He's like, exactly. He was standing there minding his business, right? They was like, yeah, so what are you doing? He was like, you a lawyer or something? He's like, yo, that's a legal search and seizure what y'all doing right now. He's like, yo, don't say nothing to them. We got you. Long story short, 2 pounds. By the time I went to court, 2 pounds turned into 1 pound turn into a half a O, turn into like a few grams, turn into 4 baggies.
Damn,
I don't know
bro.
what police was doing with my weed.
Was this
I don't care.
Giuliani's New York?
Giuliani, man. Shout out to
Okay,
Giuliani,
yeah.
man. Like I beat the joint because they were so crooked. But what I'm saying is, look at what people are able to do now. You can ride around with bud in your car.
Yeah.
And not worry about getting jammed up. You
Yeah.
can have you can have half an ounce on your lap when they say license and registration. Sure, no problem. And not worry about nothing.
Bro, you can have 5 pounds. 5
That's insane.
pounds. Yeah. And just
That's
say
insane.
this is all for personal use.
This
And
is,
it's
such a beautiful time.
I could walk by police smoking a joint.
Yes, I did it.
What's up? I do it all the time. I mean, what's up? How y'all doing?
Let me tell you something. When they told me 2 things, they say, yo, you can smoke weed in public, it's not an issue. And we say, yo, you can do it too? You don't got what? I'm like, what? Let me see how real this really walking down the street. I see the cops, I start panicking because, you know, the old school nigga in me want to run. Right. I want to run. I'm like, oh, shit. Pulled the shit in and shit. And walked by there. I was like, what's up? Them niggas ain't say nothing. I turned around, started walking behind them. I mean, like, it's cool as hell. You mean to tell me we have gotten to a place where we could just smoke weed in peace and not be harassed by the police? That is a beautiful thing. Now, to say that, people, it doesn't mean be a dumbass and be riding in your car, butting down a fucking big spliff with the windows down, bumping fuck the police. Don't be a dumbass.
Right. Don't drive and smoke in front of police. It's still a DUI,
still a DUI,
bro.
Still a DUI.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this or not, people. It's still a DUI.
It's still a DUI.
All right. Unless you have a Tesla and it's on order. No, don't do that either. I'm sorry.
Yo, you know, I don't smoke in my car at all.
No, way in hell.
Yeah, absolutely. I went to the dealership. They were like, "Oh my God, your car smells so nice." I'm like, I don't have any air fresheners or anything. It's like, you know what? It's because every car that comes in here smells like weed. The fact that yours doesn't.
Oh, it's fucked up their whole nasal cavity. Damn.
Exactly.
We forgot what a car is supposed to smell like.
Yeah.
We completely forgot it was supposed to smell nice.
Man,
wow,
but
I'm sorry.
People using that autopilot like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It almost killed me. I just want to go on record. Oh my God, it almost murdered me. Like, you know, yes, I'm riding in hurry, and this motherfucker almost killed me.
Okay.
That motherfucker. I always ride in hurry because it drives like me. It's
like
learned to me, and it drives like me, and it's normally fine. But this motherfucker, it was a Tesla, but it was also the dumb motherfucker in front, right? Okay. This motherfucker riding in front of this, and I guess he was riding their ass, so they brake checked him, so he braked, and the Tesla just, I'll give it to it. The Tesla said beep 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 beep, and it was like, I'm gonna jump to the right to avoid, but it was like, damn, there's a car right there too, nigga, we about to die. So what the Tesla did, what the Tesla did was brake really, really fucking hard, and then disable itself to say, nigga, you on your own, which was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
That was kind of fucked up because the initial, I'm sitting there, I'm like this, I'm watching, right? And I'm like, and when it happens, automatically I go, oh shit. Like, I put my hand up. Oh,
yo,
shit.
You put your hand up instead on the steering wheel?
No, one hand was here and the other hand like this. I was like, I'm about to die, right? So I panicked. I was like, oh shit, right? So because I heard the beep, 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 and then I watched the motherfucker disconnect. I watched it go like this to once it did this and said, oh no, that's not gonna work, and it said, I'm gonna brake hard, nigga, you on your own. Like, it just said, like, I felt like my Tesla was just like, nigga, I did what I could. I don't know what to tell you. And just walked away on me. I'm like, you just disabled and left me to die?
Yo,
like,
shout out
you
to
just
Elon,
left me
man.
alone? You just don't want to be liable? So
yes.
So you could say, yeah, it was disengaged when you crashed. It's your fault. No, it's this motherfucker's fault. He just shut off and left me.
Right.
Yo, I was so scared. I'm like, I didn't touch that self drive for like a week and a half. I'm like, I don't trust you, nigga, because you almost let me die. Me and you is not cool. You almost let me lose my life. You just gave up on me. It's like you said, I'm gonna go right, can't do it, and just gave up. Did you think of going left? Did you think of that? Going left wasn't the option. Like run up on the grass or something.
Oh
You just
shit!
gonna give up? You're just gonna give up and just let me die? No, that scared the hell out of me. So
Beautiful,
now I
man.
say I'm gonna put it on standard when I'm in
Yeah, I'm on
like
standard. I'm on standard.
the regular areas. But when I'm on the
Yeah.
highway, yeah, we on hurry all day. We on
Ah.
hurry all day. Let's go.
Nah, it's always standard with me. I
Yeah,
got a
nah.
kid. You know, I'm not trying to.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I don't
standard
need
is
to.
just like I'll stay in
I
one
don't need
lane.
to drive it like me.
Yeah, no, let me tell you something. This shit is so smart, bro. I had it in a hurry. We get off the off ramp. This thing understood because there was a dude behind me and we got off the off ramp. And you get off the off ramp to merge into the side streets. There's a stop sign. You're supposed to stop. Tesla understood that this dude behind me was tailing me so close that if it stopped, there's a likely chance this dumbass might hit me. So you know what the Tesla said? I'm just going to run this stop sign to make sure we good. It didn't even acknowledge the stop sign at all. It just said, nah, this nigga's he's doing too much. Just cut through the stop sign, merged beautifully. I said, all right, my nigga. I was like, all right, my nigga, you did your thing. I had to dap the screen. Like, that was fly as hell.
Oh,
it was cool as shit. Like, you did that. Like, you did that, bro. Like, I was really, like, impressed. And then I did the exact same exit again. That motherfucker came to a full stop. Like, we don't got no idiot behind us this time, so we good. I said, this is a smart, self-learning motherfucker.
It is.
Like,
it is.
I mean,
it's a beautiful feature when you need it.
Yeah, what I needed to do was to park like me, though. That's what I need. I needed to pull up to the crib and back up into the driveway. Don't just pull into the driveway. All right. We need like some type of black code to put in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed to pull up and reverse into the driveway. This pulling into the driveway, no, we don't do that.
Yeah, I feel you. Like if you could just mark your spot and say, I need you to do this every single time.
Yeah, right. Great. I think he needs to maybe look into that. That would be really dope. You know what I'm saying, where it understands this is where it parks and this is its spot.
Why
and it parks
Elon
like
actually
that.
going to the office? You know, I don't know where he's been lately.
What he need to do as an apology is just give everybody the full self-driving for free and stop playing. Yeah. I think that's what he should do, or at least for a year.
Buy a Cybertruck, I'll give it to you.
Nah, I'm not buying a dumpster.
Well, that's what they were offering. Bro, did you see that the depreciation of Cybertruck was insane? I'm like, wow, I get why you're calling it a flop now. And they won't even list it on used vehicles on the website.
Really?
Yeah, you don't see the Cybertrucks there. It's
it's because it's garbage. I mean, the value of the cars have dropped immensely. Overall, people are giving away their Teslas. People are doing everything in their power to get rid of their Teslas.
Thanks, Steve.
There's a dude. He has a 2014 S, 2014 S. He only has 60,000 miles on it. He's getting rid of it for I think like 18K, and you get the full lifetime charging for free.
That's
supercharging for free.
Well, that was an option back then.
Yeah, I didn't know.
To have the lifetime charge. Yeah.
Because I asked him, I said,
starting off right.
You can get the supercharge for free?
Mm-hmm. It was an option back then. And they offered the same thing with the Cybertruck because, of course, they were trying to sell it. So they were like, look, we can give you free supercharger. We can give you self-driving, whatever. Just buy a Cybertruck.
I wish the supercharger was free.
Way back when, they were offering the free charging, free supercharging. This was before the supercharging network was in full
that's why.
development.
So if you got a Tesla early on, you just got lucky.
Yeah,
because now the supercharging network is like this biggest thing.
Exactly.
I don't know. Like my thing is this.
I believe that's around the value of an S anyway. So, really? For 2014, I believe it's somewhere close to that. So I think he's selling it for right around what it's worth.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my question. Right. This is my question. Do you believe that, let's say, the next, I want to be realistic. Let's say the next 30 years. Do you think that we'll still have gas vehicles?
It's around that. It's around that.
Next 30? Oh, really? It is? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, do you think we'll still have like gas vehicles or electric do you think electric is just going to be like the standard next 30 years?
It all depends on who's in office, because recently Trump just shut down any sort of conversation about climate change, and EV, of course, was in that conversation. But I mean, with Elon possibly still influencing what's going on in government, I don't know. But back when we had Biden in office, that was one of the plans, was to turn the country electric by, well, it was within 10 years of that point in time. And of course, they wanted to start in California, but they were hoping by 2032 or 2035 that most vehicles would be electric by that point in time. So
it's right around the corner. That's crazy.
It's right around the corner, bro. Time's flying. But do I believe it? I think I feel that people who have not driven an EV still have trepidations about what they're capable of. Like, I don't think people understand how fast they are. First of all, there is no EV on the market that isn't ridiculously
it's so fast that I had to put a limiter, the speed cap on my shit. That's how scared I was of it after. Like, I set my shit at 100. It went no further over 100. And I was riding like that for months. And then one day, I think some jackass in the BMW tried me, and then I couldn't take him, and it pissed me off because, like, I know I could take you. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this limiter off. And when I took the limiter off, like, holy shit, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot how fast this shit really is. Like,
you get up to 100.
I will say this. I will say the one thing I don't want touched when it comes to this, leave bikes alone. Leave motorcycles alone. I feel like leave them alone. I cannot. I just don't see how I can get with an electric motorcycle. I just can't.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just something about that rumbling and that between your legs
It's the clutch. It's the clutch. Is the shit. I need this. You know what I'm saying? I need to. I need to. You go EV.
People felt the same way about the EV car. Like, they want the stick.
They
feel that. Yeah, I mean,
and they're so quiet. The electric bikes are too quiet. And like I said,
it's dangerously quiet.
Bikes are loud for a reason. Yeah, bikes are loud for a reason. And don't hit me with that. Well, we have the speakers that mimic the. No, it's not the same. Leave motorcycles alone. I feel like they need to be loud. There's a reason for that. There's either you're going to do that, or if you're going to do an EV bike thing, you're going to have have a whole separate road system just for motorcycles. Like, you're going to have a whole separate system of roadways specifically for motorcycles.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Well, out in California, they've given a lot of leeway to people who are riding motorcycles.
Yeah, I know lane splitting is legal out there.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. It's to the point where I don't know a single person that has a motorcycle that hasn't been in an accident, because, I mean, it's one. Really? You have the ability to go around anybody and everybody. You can ride between the lane whenever you want.
Yeah.
You can go
lane splitting is necessary.
Yeah.
Lane splitting is necessary. It's necessary,
especially during traffic.
Yeah, like I saw. I remember I was riding one time, and the dude was like, he pulled up next to me, and he was like, "Yo." I'm like, what? He's like, "Yo, you just gonna cut in front of me?" I said, "Bro, there's a reason for this shit." The light turned green. Boom, took off. Pull into the gas station. I guess my man followed me. Cool, whatever. He's like, "The reason for what?" I said, "Listen to me. If I'm on two wheels, right? Does it make sense for your car to be in front of me and me behind you and another dumbass behind me? Or does it make sense for me to be in front of you and away from you, so that when the light turns, I can get away from you and separate myself, versus you getting T-boned or me sitting in the middle getting crushed to death? What makes more sense to you?" Mm-hmm. Lane splitting isn't just to say, ha, you're in traffic. It's to keep us the fuck alive. Because people do dumb shit. You change lanes without fucking paying attention. You motherfucking want to be down on your phone. You want to do this dumb shit. You You don't pay attention to your blind spot. Your stupidity will cause another person to do something stupid that can clip me and kill me.
Mhm.
So I split the lanes and I get in front of you because I don't want you to kill me.
Yeah.
Okay? Respect. Like, learn how to, and then they say, oh yeah, you're a bike rider. As a driver, you should learn driving etiquette when it comes to bike riders as well. Don't be a dick and try to pass me on the right stupid fast. Like, what is wrong with you? Don't be a dumbass. Don't try to kill me. I want to go home too. All right? Don't try to take my life because you're a dumbass.
Mhm.
Don't tailgate me. I'm on a bike. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be a dumbass.
Yeah, I see that far too often, bro.
Yeah, don't be a dumbass.
Yeah.
Why are you riding as close as hell to me? I'm on a motorcycle. Chill out, bro. Like, chill out. Like, I'm really worried about people, but that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is this. Larry Hoover should be coming home soon. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm happy for the man getting his freedom. I don't understand why the Christies got pardoned, but hey, whatever. If 47
They're
pardons,
white Republicans.
yeah.
Let's just keep it real.
If 47 decides to pardon Diddy, that would be hilarious. I can't express how funny that would be. We don't know what's going to happen with Megan Thee Stallion. M.I is a big Megan Thee Stallion supporter. He wants to make sure she's good. He wants to make sure. Yes, he's a big Megan supporter.
She's really good.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him for that. I just want justice to be served accurately. Rodney Hinton Jr., you did what you had to do. You see what happens. Hey, 47, why don't you pardon Hinton Jr.? See how that plays out. Why don't you pardon Rodney Hinton? That'd be dope. At some point, the bell will toll for all. You know what? That's actually a quote, so I'm actually going to say that. So you might as well get your shot glass. I was about to say it without thinking it. At some point in life, the bell will toll, and all dues will have to be paid. When I say the bell will toll, death will come. Does not matter how rich you are. Does not matter how poor you are. Does not matter how popular you are. Does not matter how pretty you are. How ugly you are. It does not matter. Death comes for all. So while you are here, make your life count. And at the end of the day, man, just don't be a bozo. Salute. That's it.
Right.
Just don't be a bozo. That's all. That's all I want. Just
don't be a bozo, people.
Mr. Keys open doors. Kicking your ass. And I am Trinidad Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter YOUNG. That shot be kicking your ass. Every time.
Oh man. Woo. Every time.
Every time.
I need to get
every time. Every time.
It's the only time I get to drink.
Woo. Man.
I got
this is it
to
for
do
me
today too. Dang.
Yeah, you both.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like early as hell. But nah, we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tune in next week. We will be back next week. Also,
Absolutely.
like I said, check out my guy on TikTok, Rare Form, RAREFORM1, Rare Form #1. He has a really cool podcast that he does over on that side. It's pretty dope, very interactive. But make sure you like, share, subscribe us first.
That's right. That's right.
We're important. We are the important ones.
Love
y'all.
y'all.
We are not the middleman. We are the supplier. All right, don't cut us out, damn it. You can't cut us out.
Supply that blue magic, baby.
All right, that's it. I mean, we the ones that's going womanji. I'm just saying.
Oh man, see y'all next Friday. Love y'all.
Later, dog. Yes, sir.